Nathans. Alright. How are we going? How are we doing? How are we doing? I can only imagine. I truly can only imagine how it feels to harbour such negative energy, resentments, anger, bitterness, malice. It's only going to make you poorly, mate. It's only going to make you bad, mate. I promise you this now. You need to let go of that callousness. Oh, I've got them. There's, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 there. Where were they? There's 8 there. I took 1,500. There's 8 there. I've delivered 1,492. But I'm off tomorrow again, doing another half a marathon. Today, yeah. Oh yeah, right. There's a few things I want to say. I always do this. I go live and then I forget exactly what I thought. I'll say this. Right. Today, I've walked a half a marathon. 13.2 miles. Leafleting. 1,500 leaflets. I then went and sold a few stickers to a few people in Selby. In between them 2 jobs, yeah, I had myself a pint of Doom Bar in the Belfry, Witherspoons. I went and had a pint in Witherspoons, and then I went and sold my stickers. And then after that, I got home. I went home. I come home and I went to the Draftsman, which is where I have a drink. That's where I go. I went and had a pint in the Draftsman. Because I've earned my money today. I've earned it. I've walked a half a marathon. I didn't walk around with a bottle of whiskey in my pocket. I didn't walk around with a bottle of vodka in my bag, whilst I was leafing, wobbling up and down people's gardens and that, mate. I went for a pint after work, which I'm entitled to. I do have a pint, maybe 2 pints, through daylight with me lunch, or I'll have a pint after work. Like, everyone's entitled to, mate. Everyone's entitled to. I tell people when they buy me stickers, this pays for me food, my bills, it helps me feed people, and I do fucking feed people. Just this morning, right, in Doncaster, just this morning, on my way to work, I was on my way to the bus station, right, to get the 8:20 bus this morning, and a guy asked me for some change. He asked me for 20p, and I just bought a bacon butty and a coffee from Greg's, and I gave him the sandwich. And then I carried on walking to the bus station. I went through the French Gate Centre, went to the Greg's in the French Gate Centre, and I bought another meal deal, $2.30 it is, for a bacon roll and a drink, but this time I got an orange juice. I still had the coffee, I got an orange juice, and I went about my day, and but walking just from here to the train station, which is only not even a mile, yeah, people are asking me, making me feel bad, asking me for money and stuff. This is like 8 a.m. in the morning, man. And there's meant to be a deadly disease about. People are being forced into a vaccination, right? But there's people on the street, man. So I want you to, please, this is what I want you to do. I want you to stop. When you see someone asking you for money on the street, stop, scratch your head and think, hang on a minute. Kickstart it, like, get some smoke coming out your ears, your big ears, your ears, right? And get it working, kickstart it and just think, hang on 1 second. I remember this happening before the pandemic. How come it's still happening now? How come? Because I promise you, it's happened all the way through. This is why they've kidnapped me and put me in prison. As they held me as a representative for a corporate franchise called Lestrange. The surname I can only use is Hartley. By the law's legal system. This is a deed poll. This is an official notarized document, and it says I cannot use the said name Lestrange. This was dated 2012. So, if I'm legally not allowed to do any writings, dealings, transactions, on any occasion whatsoever, use and subscribe this, I have to, for all these transactions I have to use and subscribe the said name of Philip Anthony, me, Hartley, the surname, in substitution for the former name. It says here my former name, but I weren't privy to the knowledge back then. This is a bit of a fraud, to be honest. This is a fraudulent document, you know. I shouldn't even be really using this. That is not my name. I cannot be a surname. I can only use a surname. Simple as. But I in substitution for my former name of Philip Anthony Lestrange. So this is dated and witnessed 2012. So how the hell as a judge, although this is why I'm trying my best, I'm trying with all my might to find out who authorised my detention, detention in Hull Prison as a Mr. Philip Anthony Lestrange, because they committed fraud against their own fucking corrupt system, their own corrupt backward system. Now my name is Phil. I used to use the surname. I used to perform as a character called Lestrange. Yeah, I used to perform and act as a character, as this fiction that the Crown created, Lestrange. But I signed a document to say I can't perform as Lestrange anymore, and I can only perform. That character is now only called Hartley. So I need to know who signed the authorisation for the detention of Philip Anthony as a representative for the Lestrange Trust, when the trust it's not called Lestrange anymore. I know that sounds mad to you. You probably think, what are you on about? What are you on about? Well, research, my friends. Do some research. So, like, the name Lestrange is going to crush the entire system, and it's always done that all my life. Every time that name was put into a computer or anything, it crashed it. All my life. So, you know, I used to think that I was that name. I used to think I am a fiction. I am a character called, signified as a Mr., which is the corporate rank, Philip Anthony Lestrange, Philip Anthony Hartley. I used to think that's who I am before I become aware and knowledgeable of the canon law that they're using. I mean, they want me in court. They want me in court on 11th for Hartley. They want me in court on 11th for this month. They want me to attend a court hearing for breach. Right, I was stabbed on 12th of March, and then 2 weeks later, the same man threatened to bottle me. So, breaching his bail conditions. The council heard it, council saw it, but instead of doing anything, they left him on street, because he's a spice dealer, left him on street and had a policeman come and physically arrest me and physically kidnap me and put me in a cell. They put me in a cell, held me for 40 hours exactly in a cell for 40 hours, then put me in front of this judge with no phone, no photo, no fingerprints, no interview. So it's all bogus. It's all bullshit bogus. And then they bailed me, and they want me to stand trial. But there's no jury. There's no jury in this court hearing. There's no jury. It's just a magistrate and corrupt council officers and council workers that have been using the streets for years to push spies upon the most destitute and vulnerable of society and suck money off your nana. Using the addicts as vacuums. I've been fucking saying this for years. Way before coronavirus, I've been telling you about this. I've been pulling police in the streets saying, what is your game? You know, police threatened me with a fray because I got knuckle dusted. Yeah? That was in 2018. This is how long I've been fighting it, mate. This is how long I've been fighting these corrupt scumbags that think they're above the law because the police and the councillors and magistrates and that, and they can use the system to their own advantage because they're corrupt as hell. This is why this woman has wanted me. I've been getting threatened with contempt of court, told that being specially invited to court hearings and that, but I haven't gone. I haven't acquiesced. I fucking ignored it. It's all by email. It's not through Royal Mail. It's all been by email, and it's I just didn't blank it. But that's bogus crap. What are you sending me this crap for? I didn't go to the hearing. They even sent me an email saying, you will be arrested if you do not attend. I thought, shut up, you crank. Sent us smiley faces, laughing smiley faces saying, what son are you on about? Because in your legal world, I've only got 3 kids. I've only got 1 child. There's 3 kids. I've got 4, but 3 kids. I'm in your legal world. They're not mine. I'm not on the paperwork, am I? So I was like, first prove that there's a son that you're talking about, there's my boy that you're talking about, and then you can hold me for contempt. And that pissed her off, pissed her off. I even said to her, I said, how can a surname make a Facebook post? Because that's what they want me to take down Facebook posts that highlight their corruption, especially the more good I'm doing, because I've named them, and I've named them. They don't like it because they like to go on and pretend that they're really good folk and that they're helping people. And they're not. There's constantly tricking people into a contract, tricking people to perform and act as this fictitious character that was created, birthed via the contract, the birth certificate. You and I were born. The fiction that they created, the character that they created, was birthed through the contract. And it needs the act of incorporation. It needs you, a man, to speak for it and breathe life into it and act as it. So their fucking legal shite, their legislation can stand. Because I've said it loads of times. Legislation, legislative acts must sue and be sued by a corporate name only. So a corporate name cannot sue a man. They need you to perform and act incorporate. They need the act of incorporation, so they have a corporate name, a spokesman for a corporate name called the Crown, Regina, conducting commerce, a transaction with another spokesman for another Crown-owned corporate name, a surname. The surname is not yours. You don't own it. The Crown own it. You are the beneficiary and executor of the trust that they created, but they trick you to be the trustee. They reverse the roles. See, magistrates and judges were all created to be mediators for us, the people, right? Between two parties. So God created man, and man created these service positions, these magistrates, these crowns, these crown representatives, these corporations. And then they went ahead and created this person, this dead fiction, this corporate entity. And when you walk around saying you are the person, when you turn around and say, that is me, Mr. So-and-so, surname, you're giving these people authority over you because you're admitting that you are their creation and not God's creation. I don't know how easy I can put it to you, how simple I can put it down to you. You are not a fiction. You are not a dead corporate entity. So stop saying you are. When you say you are, you breathe life into this corporate fiction that was created by the Crown. You give them jurisdiction by being the oration for the corp. The corp is the dead body, the corporate body, the dead entity, and the oration is the spokesman. When you speak for it, you create a corporation. And then another spokesman for another corporation called the Crown sit and tricks you through the Vatican. I read something the other day, fucking amazing. VAT, ICANN. Because they've busted themselves, they completely fucking pillaged the entire land. We are the fucking power, man. We are the wealth nowadays. We are the wealth. And they bank with us through the International Bank of Settlements. Through fraud, chicanery, subterfuge, lies, deception. We are deceived by the Dark Prince himself. The legal system itself operates in the land of the dead. The land of necromancy. They don't even deal with the living at all. And when you go in there as a living man, they don't want to recognise you. They want to bully you and coerce you and trick you into the act of incorporation. So then they want you subservient to them, when you should only serve the Lord. They are our servants. They've reversed it. Do you understand this? They've flipped their roles on us. And instead of them serving us, that we're serving them. They've fucking scammed us. They've blagged us. since the Great Fire of 1666, when the Cester KV Act was first put in place and passed. We're ruled by acts. Think of the word, an act. You've breached an act. Your performing character has breached an act on our world stage. You must compute. Do you get me? It's an act. Why are you ruled by? You should not be ruled by another man's made up rules and laws. You should be ruled by the 10 Commandments. And most of all, no loss, harm, foul to any man. And as long as you can live that way and look in the mirror every single night and say to yourself, I've done nothing wrong, I've not harmed anyone, I've purposely not gone out of my way to upset anyone. You're living from the Church of Jesus Christ. Now if you walk around, mate, causing people bother, purposely making people upset, purposely trying to harm them, using children to harm them, if you abuse anyone in any shape, way or form, you are operating in the church of Satan, my friends. Been sticking a few of these about today. Just go scan me, yeah. I mean, I don't give a shit what people say about it. The only people that fucking hate on me are abusers, alienators, dark people, people with dark hearts, people with dark, heavy, callous hearts. God bless them. I feel for them that's how they're wanting to live. So anyone that wants to harbour any sort of energy like that inside their heart, guess what? You're going to make yourself poorly. Especially, you're besotted around me. So you're watching me shit and you're dying for me to fucking trip. You're dying for... I mean, you're clinging on to this crap on 16th. I can't wait, mate. I'm fucking buzzing for end of month, mate. I can't wait. I can't wait to go down to London and present my case. Present the case to the judge and say, well, look, Your Honour, there's the crowns. The crown will be stumbling and stuttering because they'll have to be saying, well, they'll have to be explaining why there's lies on their evidence. Whereas I'll be stood in the truth saying, well, I've done nothing wrong, my lord. And also I've got proof here that I've got to complain about this man that's given this statement and caused all this. And I have written to him. I'm in the process of complaining. I've got email in that paperwork. It says that I was told not to send him any money or do anything for him last October yet. Then I've got emails from September, November, December, January, February, March, calling me a fundraising champion. From Cancer Research, not from a personal email, from Cancer Research Corporation. They've sent me an email saying, thank you for everything you've done. We lost 44 billion through lockdown. Thank you for doing all you did. Keep going. Sending me a badge saying you are a fundraising champion. Cheers. I've bled for that cause, man. I've bled for Cancer Research UK. I've had broken bones for them, man. And people that put me down, I've done jack for them. I've done nothing for them. Nothing. They sit at home, mate. All dossers. Pure dossers, mate. Can't even make an effort on their lives, mate. Can't even make an effort. Can't even get the first left foot out the front door. Now, I know it's a struggle, man, but you've got to make an effort, my friend. Stop taking a lazy approach to mental health. Stop thinking your doctor, because your doctor's not the be all and end all, mate. That was me listening to my doctor, mate. This is none of this. Everything in this folder, none of it's a lie. None of it's a lie. That was me listening to my doctor. That was me. 17 stone, out of shape. I don't know if you can see it. It's alright. 17 stone and out of shape, me. That was me on citalopram, it was called. And that's me. I'm sorry I couldn't see all your comments because I've had it camera switched around. And that's me. That was 2019. I'm a lot ripped more now. I'm a lot stronger than I was in 2019. That's 2019, that's 2017. What a difference, mate. That's sitting on my arse, eating tablets, listening to a doctor, watching TV. This is running gym every single day. I was homeless. When this picture was taken, I was homeless at the time. I took a picture in the Backpackers Inn where I first started selling my stickers. And that's where my stickers started from. When I was homeless, I started selling stickers, and I've been doing that for 2 years now. 2 solid years I've been selling stickers. 2 solid years. I don't do anything deceptive. I don't do anything deceiving. I don't lie. I don't false represent myself. I just tell people who I am, what I do, what I believe is healthy for you. Fitness is medicine. Tell people about my bare knuckle fight, my glove fights, my amateur bouts. I was talking to a guy today who was at one of my amateur fights. You know what I mean? He bought a sticker off me and he was like, yeah, I was at that show, mate. I was at your show. I was like, oh, nice one, man. It was my amateur fight when I fought Chris Batty at Selby. You know what I mean? That was my favourite fight in my amateur fights, mate. You know? Fitness is medicine. Believe it or not, if you look after your immune system, it in turn will look after you. Your mitochondria will look after you. Give your mitochondria good stuff to replicate. Fill your body full of good vibes, good energy, good supplements, good herbs, iodine, bergamot, frankincense, garlic, ginger, cinnamon, turmeric, cumin, just all natural spices, herbs and seeds and grain, man. And look after yourself and sweat. Sweat is the best thing. The best thing for you to do is sweat. Honestly, sweat. Because your body just kicks outwards, kicks everything out. Kicks outwards, everything that's just boom. Anyway, I'm going to sign off, guys. God bless you. Thanks for watching. Have a good night, whatever you are doing. As you can see, man, I've had a good day. I walked half a marathon. Then went and met a few people and sold a few stickers. And then I came home. And then I had a pint. And I've come home. I'm at home now. And same as every night. Shower, bed down, prayer, meditate, bed. Ready for tomorrow. Ready for a brand new day. Ready for a fucking wake up tomorrow. Thank Lord for waking up. Thank Lord for water. Crack on with my day. Crack on with my day. You know, if I can power out another 1,500 leaflets tomorrow and walk another half a marathon, buzzing. Buzzing, mate. Buzzing. Yeah, I just need five customers on leaflet. I've got 2. I've got 1 and I've got another one lined up. And 3 more customers, and I'm sorted. I am sorted money-wise, proper sorted. And then the stickers, everything else is just like a side. If I get 5 customers, I can make £2,000 a month. I can work 10 days for that month, 11 days for that full month, and make £2,000. All I need is 5 customers, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get it. I will get them customers because people know. The people I use now. People I've delivered for. They get the custom in, they get the business in. Peace!